Okay, Sarah, thanks a lot. As you heard earlier, President Obama signed the Jobs Act into law, a rare show of bipartisan support for that event. The law is designed to help startups raise funds and small businesses grow. 7th District Congresswoman Terry Sewell was among the lawmakers attending that signing at the White House. She joins us here in the studio today. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Rick.
How big a deal is this?
It's a big deal. You know, in a year, presidential election year, it's important that we do something in Congress, and I'm just happy that we actually had bipartisan support for a jobs bill. Clearly, I was supportive of the Obama jobs bill of 2010, which was a lot more expansive. But this Jobs Act actually helps small businesses and helps small businesses actually come into the marketplace by increasing its access to capital. So I'm excited about this.
And you point in particular, a good example is in Alabama with the biotech industry.
Absolutely.
Here, and a lot of startup operations, technology in general. When you look at Innovation Depot in downtown Birmingham, it's a great example of where those dollars could ultimately go, creating businesses of the future.
Absolutely, and I think that the Innovation Depot is a great example of what we in the 7th Congressional District can do to benefit. In this economy, it's important that we actually encourage investment and access to capital. So I think that this particular jobs bill is a great opportunity to do that. You know, I used to do IPOs for a living, initial public offerings for a living. So helping emerging growth companies like biotech companies and technology companies actually access the marketplace and get more investors, broader public investors, I think is a good thing.
As the unemployment numbers go down, still a significant number of folks out there looking for jobs. A lot of folks who might hear this and say, or who are underemployed, say, what's in it for me with something like this? How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, I think by bringing more companies into taking them from private to public will increase the amount of money that they spend on employees, as well as the kinds of products that we come to market. So I think that overall, I think it will be a win-win not only for employers but for employees as well.
It streamlines for those companies trying to raise more capital out there. Some critics, however, say it also opens up the door for investors to get hit hard in this. How do you respond to that?
Well, clearly we have to make sure that we're ever vigilant in protecting investors. I think that the downturn in the market that took place when banks were too big to fail is something that nobody wants to repeat. So as the President said yesterday, we have to be sure that the SEC is fully funded so that we can make sure that the regulations are in place to protect investors as well.
Employment numbers due today are expected to show the best job growth since like 99, 2000.
Absolutely.
At that point. Obviously, the unemployment number going lower, job growth increasing slowly, but still a lot of folks out there don't feel like we're,
especially in my district.
Why?
Well, listen, I think that the good news is that we're coming out of this recession. The bad news is that we faced one of the worst recessions ever, and so it's going to take time for us to get out of it. But even in the 7th Congressional District, where we have high unemployment, there are wonderful opportunities that are, in Wilcox County, for example, Golden Dragon, a copper manufacturing opportunity is going to take place right in the Black Belt, in the heart of the Black Belt. So we're slowly but surely seeing economic growth across the board in Alabama, and I think that's a good thing, and we have to continue to spur manufacturing growth as well as small business opportunities.
Representative Sewell, thank you very much for being with us today. Happy Easter to you.